So I just came across these Foamposite ones right here, and look at the insides. I never seen these things before. If not, it's okay. I'm gonna be breaking down this sample Foamposite one and giving you guys all the detailed looks. When it comes to your classic OG style, Foamposite one, the royal colorway in particular, there's a lot of differences between these and these. We got a lot to cover. So starting with the bottom of the shoe, you got your classic Foamposite outsole. You're gonna have your translucent hits around the outside right here, and then your black traction pods right here in the middle of the foot with a little bit of translucent area behind that. And then you got your penny logo right here on the back end on the heel, and your carbon fiber hits in the center of the foot. This also wraps up to the side of the foot on the outside and on the inside of the foot. And speaking of the carbon fiber, this is another classic hit when it comes to the Foamposite. You got the large carbon fiber plate wrapping up on the side of the foot on the outside. Now going to the upper, typically we have the Foamposite upper, and I'm going to show you the difference between the royals because these right here is actually going to be like your Foamposite material. And if you look at the materials on this upper in particular, it's more of a leather type material on the outside where the black area is at, and then you have more of a, I guess, nubuck felt type material on the inside of the foot right here. So this shoe is essentially split down the middle when it comes to the color blocking of the shoe. So on one side you're gonna have the black, on the other side you're gonna have the green, but on this shoe you have the yellow on this foot. So as you can see right here down the toe, it doesn't split exactly down the middle because essentially you have three panels, one large panel here, another large panel here, and then a small panel here around the toe. So they decided to offset it a little bit on the inside of the foot and then run that material right there when it comes to the green all throughout that area. And then you can see the split right here down the middle in the back. Now when it comes to the actual materials on the upper, this is screaming premium, nice and very high quality. And when we see a more premium Foamposite that comes out, like the black suede Foamposites or the wheat Foamposites, those were all considered to be more of an elevated vibe, and this is definitely right up that alley. Another hit that I noticed as well when it comes to the elevation of materials is going to be around the collar on the back end and going around the eye stay area all to the front. You're going to have leather all throughout this area and a tumbled leather, and typically you have a nubuck that goes all the way around on the front end on the eye stays, and then you have more of a mesh like material right here on the back end where you can see that kind of diamond shaped pattern all throughout that area. Now these come standard with a pair of all black flat laces, and honestly these laces are a lot nicer and a little bit more premium, and they have more of a nylon feel to them, a lot more flexy and soft. Behind that you're gonna have your black nylon material and then a leather strip going up the center of the foot. And then as you can see on both of these feet, obviously you have yellow on one side, green on the other. That's gonna be the same concept with the tongues as well. So green on the inside of the foot, which is gonna give you a green penny logo right here on the tongue, and that's gonna be the dominant pull tab on the front end of the tongue with the yellow behind it. And then on the back side it's gonna be opposite. You're gonna have yellow on the back end with the green behind that, and then vice versa here on the yellow pair, which we'll get into in a second. Another dope touch about these, you have your Nike swoosh on the front end of the shoe, but this time it actually has kind of like a glitch to it. And to me it's more similar to the USA Foamposites where they have the same swoosh and the flag blowing in the wind on those. And that really makes me think that this pair in particular was a part of some type of like, pack for the Olympics or something like that. 2020 was coming around. We saw the Olympics and everything got pushed back, and then we had these different issues, and maybe this was a part of production reasons, and this was fall 2019, and we saw that the Foamposite, the USA one, came around the same time. So I'm guessing that this is a Brazil Foamposite that was a look-see, and then it ended up not coming to life, and then next thing you know, we could have potentially seen other look-sees for other countries as well. Maybe there's like a Japan, a China, we got other different options when it comes to that as well. So I don't know, that's just kind of a quick guess and a theory that I have when it comes to these compared to the USA version. But either way, let's go ahead and get back to the details of the shoe. Now when it comes to the sock liner on the right foot, it's going to be all green with the black Nike Air, and that's going to be the same thing matching with the shoe on the outside of the foot. And then you have your green penny logo stitched on the back end of the shoe on the heel. Now going to the left foot, you're going to see very, very similar things. Translucent outsole, black right there, yellow with the logo, carbon fiber wrapping up to the side, black with the leather material on the outside, and then the same thing, your yellow nubuck on the inside. You're gonna have all leather wrapping throughout the toe area and around the front end. When it comes to the lace holes, you're gonna have your very fine, very nice laces, and then the same thing here, yellow on the front end of the tab, green behind it, because that's gonna match with this. But then going to the back end, it's gonna be flipped, so you're gonna have green with the yellow behind that, and then same thing, but now you got a yellow logo right here with the penny logo on the back, and a yellow logo right here with the penny logo on the front. And then also on the sock liner, you're gonna have all yellow with the black Nike Air. Oh yeah, by the way, real quick, just to let you guys know, we got some new merch that just hit the shop, a bunch of different colorways and new designs. So hit the link down below in the description or the item pinned here in the video. I'm excited to see you guys rocking the gear. Make sure you tag me once you cop something. I would love to see your photos. All right, let's get back to the video. Now, another thing to notice on the Royal Foamposite, when you look at the mesh right here, you're gonna see it's a lot more perforated and it's got a little bit more of a texture and depth to it. And then you have these stripes going up the center of the tongue on the tab and on the back tab right here. And these are gonna actually be double tabbed with no lines going up there. And then you can see the material switch up right here all around the tongue and the back end around the heel. Also, another thing to notice is the outsoles. As you can see, a lot more definition in the outsoles when it comes to the Royal Foamposite and how it shows more character when it comes to the different areas and the patches with the carbon fiber. And the outsole on these is a lot more solid, not showing as many elements. So now that you guys have seen all the in-depth shots of this sneaker and the comparisons between an OG colorway, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section and what would you value this sneaker. This is something that we have never seen before, and I don't know. I mean, please tell me if you do know. Show me another pair that you have seen online, because this is my first time seeing this pair and I'm excited to show you guys a look at this shoe. But it kind of makes me wonder, like, what are these things even worth? I don't even know. It's interesting to compare them to the market with other Foamposites, and typically when it comes to Foamposites, you're gonna see these worth roughly somewhere from $1,000 to $3,000 depending on, you know, who wants them, what size, all the different things. And speaking of that, I also forgot to mention, this is actually a women's size. So this is a size 10.5 in women's, or a sample size 9 in men's, whatever you want to consider it. But either way, on the size tag, it actually says women's 10.5. So what does that mean? This is a women's release. And honestly, when it comes to women's Foamposites in particular, I feel like that's a whole nother category when it comes to pricing and everything like that. We don't typically see too many women's Foamposites in general, and then let alone some very expensive ones. So with this one being very unique, I don't know, maybe this might be the most expensive women's Foamposite out there. Let me know what you guys think. And if you want to see any other samples or PEs or rare exclusive sneakers, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I have a full playlist as well dedicated to shoes like this. So make sure you guys watch that after this video, and I'll see you in another one.
I would never let you down.
Look. Dang! You gotta do this.
All right, look, here's the shoe. Here's the shoe. Hurry up, get a look, get a look, get a look. All right, all right. All right, all right.
Oh. Ooh.
Yo, if you made it to the end of this video and want to take your collection to the next level, I built a full community with private meetups with me and other members in the community as well. So if you want to be a part of that and get early access or behind the scene looks on how I run my businesses, this is definitely going to be a place where I can help you scale your collection and potentially start investing in other things outside of sneakers like real estate. So hit the link down below in the description and get signed up, and I'll see you guys on the inside.
It's in my DNA. The only choice I like to make, what I'ma wear today. I would never let you down. It's in my DNA. The only choice I like to make, what I'ma wear today. I was made for it. It's in the DNA.